has kind of been cut down to less than 1k. But unfortunately, that Sivir is already so dang fed. Nobody can stop her in her path right now as well. And the fact that, hold on a second, but J4 is going to give it an honest try. Trying to cut off this Nautilus Silver Spade has been too problematic for them. And he flashes over the wall. Amazing movement from him. And he's going to pull himself to safety as well. He has the engages. He has the escapes. He is a menace on the map. Silver Spade has absolutely struck gold here with his play, but now they're going to be held down in the bot lane. 08 Mitsu Eclipse is going to get the first one here on Aurelion Sol, but that turret is going to aid out the amazing play here for the Engineers. The triple kill, no, double kill already been put on the Yunara there as well. My goodness gracious. What is happening in this game? We have the solo, looks like a solo queue game for the ages here. The bloodiest the Rift has looked in a hot minute. 20 kills in 13 minutes. And it doesn't look like the trade is going off the rails anytime soon. Things have been frozen on my end of things.
Oh, it must be a pause. Looks like we have a pause. Just, oh, and we're back.
Oh.
Pause, unpause.
They were just like, hey, can we chill for a quick second, please?
Yeah.
Can we hang out?
This is a little too crazy for us. Can we just have like a second to breathe?
If you wouldn't mind. Just a quick un momento, por favor. No, we cannot. Oh, nice spell shield there. Going out more, and a sidestep there as well. Fancy feet out of Restazol in that mid lane here. Hold on, the polymorph. Lulu, though, gonna have to ult herself to make sure she doesn't get clapped by the Gwyn. Now, into the bot lane once again. Jarvan is gonna be... No! Clue gets pounced upon yet again. Another kill falling into Matrix's pocket. Looking like Jenny Matrix here because she just can't miss. Frog Guy now falling to... getting a kill in reply. Silver Spade's gonna go down as well as the Morgana. So that's going to be another kill going in favor here of Aurelion Sol.
I wonder what our record is for most kills per minute. If it hasn't been said, this game's going to be close.
Oh my goodness, dude.
We're getting almost 2 kills a minute right now. 1.8. This is exactly what we want to see out of both of these teams and both of these team comps. But slowly, the Penny Pinchers are pulling away with the gold lead.
Okay. They are indeed pulling away. Yunara is getting fed to match the likes of Sivir on the other end of things. Even, it looks like, has a kill or a gold lead over her as well because the CS really swinging in her favor as well. So things looking great here from the Penny Pinchers side. They were getting a bit hectic, but the pendulum has now swung in their favor. And a lot of it has been due to the Aurelion Sol cleaning things up as well in the mid. The guy has been at the right place at the right time.
This is just an amazing performance by this top laner. Playing Lulu, coming in last second support or sub, and doing this well is amazing for the team. Joey's done a great job of being in the right spot at the right time, helping the team out. And this Yunara is super fed. Not only does she have the most kills on her team, but she also has a ton of CS and is actually beating Sivir in CS, which is something that you don't see happen very often.
No. Oh my gosh. The Engineers really have to use their redemption right there. Trying to use Ivern's little buddy right there to tank that that bot turret. But things... Okay, there was a bit of a setback, but eventually they do get it first. They do get that first turret grid in the pocket. What a flash here in the top lane. The polymorph coming out as well. Lulu is auto-attacking, free farming here, and the
Lulu 1v1!
The kill! 1v1! You might be a fan of Fafnir in the top lane. I'm a fan of the Lulu top.
Solo bolo for the Lulu. I did not thought I was going to be saying that today during this cast.
Solo Bolo Lulu, baby! Come on! Oh
And it was looking really bad at first for the Lulu. She was taking tons of damage from the Gwen.
no! Hold on. Speaking of looking bad right now, things are looking bad right here as Sivir gets annihilated. Just deleted from the map. Silver Spade has done everything he can to set up the ADC, but they haven't translated it into a team lead yet. Morgana, though, trying to make up for those mistakes, but she's going to get reverse upon as well. And 3v4 trying to continue to press this oppression into the favor of the Penny Pinchers. They look like an unstoppable force right now.
Yeah, they're just moving so well as a team. This Jarvan and this Ireland Soul are just everywhere together. They chain their CC together and blowing people up, and then Yunara is so far ahead. This is going to be very difficult for the engineers to engineer a way out of this one.
Gosh, they gotta be looking at the schematics. They gotta look at the blueprints. They gotta look at the underground tunnels under the rift in order to put themselves in the secret base or something, man. Because right now, in the straight up fights, they are getting outmanned, outplayed, outgunned. Now with almost a 7.5 gold lead, or K gold lead in the favor of those penny pinch. Bro, they know how to farm that gold. I'll tell you right now, those penny pinchers, they be frugal on that map. They be saving. They know about compound interest. And I'm not talking about youngster Joey.
I think there's still a chance. You got Sivir, you have Gwen, you have this Ireland or this Ivern. There's a chance that they just say, look, we need to sit back, let our Sivir get to 400 CS, and then we win the game. And everyone knows when Sivir gets to 400 CS, it's just game over.
It's GG's.
It's GG's.
And
you lost.
That was definitely the game plan at the beginning, and they were executing it well. Sivir was 4-1 at one point. So to your point, Dot, like that's what Silver Spade was doing really well at carrying his ADC towards. But since then, she's gone 3-3. She hasn't been able to really push much with that advantage.
Yeah, I think we're going to see a slowdown from... Oh, never mind.
No, we're not. Just kidding. Oh, what a flag and drag from J4. Knocked out 3 members of Engage, and that means that the team of the Engineers cannot... Oh, they're fighting back. The Engineers have picked up weapons, and they're crawling on the other side of things, but the Penny Pinchers, Lulu Top, has come and joined the fight, and Yunara falls another victor in her favor. This means now the Lulu is going to try to slow them down to make it so the fight goes completely in the side of the Penny Pinchers, and the constant auto attacks from freaking Lulu Top are going to take it. Goes up 4-0 on this guy. Hold on, but in reply, the
Silver Spade!
Silver Spade, the only hope of the Engineers, really willing themselves to get another advantage. Oh, but it's only a matter of time. You're just a Nautilus, and the frog guy Yunara has a dream, and their eyes are set on taking the dragon after a chaotic fight.
Man, there was so much shit went on. I don't know if I got it all in the replay. There's just too much. Let's see what we got. Yep. It knows. This Lulu has to be so annoying to deal with.
It's gotta be disgusting. What do you do to play around that, man? When they're pet like this too? You didn't game plan for Lulu Top? You didn't know this was happening. Who cares if the Penny Pinchers have 2 draft or bans taken away from them in the drafting phase when you're able to have a demon on the rift in the form of Fafnir Fan 726.
What's worse, Lulu Top or Teemo Top?
Dude. Put them both in the game. We gotta have a 1v1. Hold on a second. She's out for blood again. You have to flash away, Isgwin. You can't compete. You can't.
Snip.
Oh, no. Clue Redisol has gone and been felled again. The Lux that was struggling now is out dueling that of the mid lane Morgana on the other side. Jeez Louise. Keep going. Sorry, Dot. Things are just happening still, brother.
It's just everywhere. Everywhere we go, there's fights.
36 fights at 21 minutes, or 36 kills at 21 minutes.
Yes.
We're at that right now.
This is exactly what we expected.
Uh-huh. I'm so excited. Oh, no, hold on. It's not done yet. Okay. They're like, no, this one or this one, this one or this one. Okay, they're going to settle on Frog Guy. Makes sense. But there's another fight happening right here, too. Silver Spade might be able to make it out, though. He is a bit of a tank here. Nice skill dodge from him as well, but it's not going to be enough. Yunara is 9-2-9 right now.
And look, they're just fishing for kills. They're just like, hey, you want to come out of your base? Nope.
I love it, bro. They're not, dude. They're not out for the win. They're out for the stat padding. They want to have that scoreboard rise. The leaderboard.
This is gross.
The Lulu.
This Lulu is so gross.
Oh. No shot, man. No, if Slippy says, I'm taking this guy, ask this guy for Lulu lessons after the series. Yeah, you should.
Who's signing this guy? We need to sign this guy. I want to see what he's like on a real champion.
Holy, what do you mean real champion? This is the realest champion I've ever seen in my life, brother. He is being displayed on the name screen right now. There's never been a realer champion. Okay. Oh, hold on. Silver Spade. He just can't. He can't hang out in the jungle. He can't. There's an 11,000 gold lead to deal with right now. There's nothing you can do on the side of the engineers, man. You make a good salary, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when the penny pinchers have saved up for this very moment. But
Gwen?
What an outplay there by Thangus. Excuse me. Aurelian Soul gets dumpstered on by that Gwyn. And hold on, another hook. Amazing hook by Silver Spade. This is how you make your way back into the game. But as we're saying, that Clue gonna get knocked up yet again. They are gonna fall for the 7th time on their team, are accounting for almost half the deaths on the side of the penny pinchers. And that's gonna be a 2-kill swing in favor of the engineers here.
And that's what you need to look for this team. Find these squishy champions out of position. If you can find the Aurelian Soul or this Lux out of position, I don't want to go near that Lulu. Don't try to catch the Lulu out of position. She's catching you out of position. But if you can find Aurelian Soul or Lux out of position, get a kill here, get a kill there. Slowly start to build this lead. To shrink the lead so you can have a chance with your Sivir and Gwen. But when Lulu has 100 gold lead almost on your ADC, 100 CS lead on your ADC, it's going to be difficult. And she's got a Hulk breaker. All right.
I don't know if that was pride or fear or terror or shame that came out of your voice right there when you said Hulk breaker, or just kind of a mix of all of them. I don't know.
This is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life. This Lulu is just going to be a menace in the side lanes.
And hold on a second. Oh, wait, we're looking for another engage. J4 pounces on the back line. And Sivir, the win con, falls for the engineers. And that means the cleanup crew is here to stay for the penny pinchers. Another kill going on to their side. 3-1 in their favor. J4, the Lulu! She's continuing to brawl. You can't fight with her at all. She's a menace on the map. Great engage there out of youngster Joey. And great cleanup there for the likes of Frog Guy and the Lulu.
I don't know if we'll have time. They might just go for the end. Never mind. Just get an inhibitor and backing out. We have time for a replay real quick of this. This is such a great combo here. They start getting hit and you think, oh, you know, maybe they have a chance. Lulu's out of position. But youngster Joey gets into the back line here, sets up this wombo combo. You can't dodge that if you're stuck in the cage.
Look at this. Look at this. The one. Okay.
And there he
Hold on a
goes
second,
back
we're back
at
in
it.
because people are killing. Sorry, people are dying right now. So we had to do it back in. We assure you, Lulu got the kill. That's all you need to know. And dude, Gwen is just so miserable right now in this lane. Poor Fangus, man. Poor Fangus. Oh, I'm sure that you're great, man. I'm sure you're great. It's the wrong game for you. And the Baron's going to be taken right now on the side of J4. And it's basically uncontested. Engineers give that up. And they want more. They're going to continue to press their advantage. Silver Spade going to get jumped on here. The Blast Cone puts him to safety. He happened to be trapped in with that great usage out of the Nautilus. But it's honestly a very tiny victory when your Ivern falls and Baron goes to the side of the pinchers. They're about to put on the clamps onto this game.
Now, if you're the Engineers, you're here thinking, hey, at least my Sivir gets to farm all these big minions coming in, and hopefully we can get to that 400 CS mark.
Lulu kill. Lulu kill. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we'll get to 400. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
Don't you worry.
We're real close.
We're just... Yeah, we're only almost halfway, actually, so...
Yeah.
It's right there. It's right there. Meanwhile...
they're letting them take these inhibitors so that they can get more minions. It's big brain, actually, if you think about it.
Smart. Good stuff. Yeah, you know what? Honestly, let them waltz on the base for free. Why not? That's a good call. Yeah, dude, if you really... Look at that, actually. They decided to not take the inhibitor because Petty Pinchers knew the Engineers were scheming to let them take their own inhibitor.
Yeah.
It's mind games on mind games. Mind games on mind games. Crazy.
This is the mind games are crazy this game.
It's insane.
It's insane.
There's mind games on mind games. You don't know what's going on. And then there's a Lulu top.
And there's a Lulu top too, yeah. On top of all the mind games, there's a Lulu top.
There's a Lulu top. So, and that's the biggest game of them all.
A full attack speed Lulu top. with a Hulk breaker so that she can split push.
Okay, hold on. But on the side of the Engineers here, you haven't lost yet.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You're still playing the game. Okay? And nobody can tell you you're not. I mean, they might, but they can't. But you're technically still playing the game. Technically. Man, that's gonna be... Is that another turret following? Not quite yet. Not quite yet.
Lux damage.
If you can find a nice engage here from Silver Spade, he has been the one landing the crucial hooks. If you're able to land some great CC, here we go. No follow-up though. That's okay. Try to keep J4 off of them a little bit.
This is gonna become the point where they just get overwhelmed with minions. Luckily, they have Sivir. Without Sivir, this would be very, very not fun.
Would be nigh on impossible. That's the third inhibitor falling here as well. Boy Grubs happily rushing in to join the fray as it's looking like the end of the day here in game one. Or that what again engage again for youngster Joey. The follows here is Yell. Yunara coming to clog stuff as well. Frog Guy is legendary. 12-2 and 12, and he's still counting. Another kill for the Brilliant Soul. They're all getting a piece of that Engineer pie, and that means that we're going to be sent here into game two via the Lulu top.
Wow, what a crazy game. Lulu going 6-0-1, Yunara 12-2-13. This was not what I expected out of this draft, but after seeing Lulu top and what it did to this Gwen, I'm excited to see the rest of this game and what other crazy picks they have put out for us, or they're going to put out for us. I think youngster Joey was tricking us all by saying that they want a Caitlyn or a Wukong or one of these normal, safe picks. Instead, he's like, you know my master plan? Lulu top.
Lulu? Well, also, just, you know, we're going to do an emergency sub last minute to get this Lulu top in here. Just so you're aware. It was all part of the plan.
1,000 IQ moves.
You thought? You thought you knew? You thought? How dare you? How that
How
you do
dare
not
you?
understand the machinations of the minds here of Fafnir fan 726. It cannot be comprehended. It's dude. Bro, here's the problem though. He can't play Lulu again. So, I don't know. Our eyes okay, honestly everyone, mark your calendars, mark your clocks. Know when you were here to spot the unkillable Lulu top because we might not be able to see such a rare creature again in bans in the future.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see if they're actually going to keep their sub top laner. It seems like there was a chance that he comes back.
I don't know. I mean, after that performance, but
Maybe.
honestly, we maybe.
Maybe we don't let
Maybe.
him come back.
Oh, dude, I'm so. Oh, wait. So, wait, you said your dog wasn't feeling well? You got to check on your other dog too,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah, you really got to. He's got a bit of a tummy
Oh,
ache,
you finally
honestly.
caught your fridge after it was running? Well, now your toaster is.
I'm so sorry to tell you about this. Actually, your kitchen. It's actually like a Beauty and the Beast situation here. All your
Mm,
appliances have come to
mm.
life. So, gotta take care of that. Anyway, we're gonna do Fafnir fan 726. So, bye. Thanks.
Yeah, yeah.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We actually
Also, by the
changed
way,
the game days to Tuesdays for the rest of the year. Yeah.
make sure you only show up on Tuesday. Trust me, bro. Sources trust me. Uh, Also, if you're wondering why the Penny Pinchers don't have a ban at the beginning, it's because they had an emergency sub last minute that subbed in and did not die this last game.
Yeah.
And now it's going to follow up with very similar bans to last game. Both continue with game plans of the Zyra, Huey, the Caitlyn, the Talia, and now the Thresh.
Yep. The
Because
Penny
they
Pinchers get
know
their
about
band
that
back.
Silver Spade.
Yep.
Yeah.
Silver Spade's Thresh. It's one of
Mm.
those.
It's, it's one of those. You know, one of those. One of those. I don't want to deal with it. I'll tell you that.
But Engineers going Jinx with their first pick. This is not only a good pick, but it takes it away from the Penny Pinchers. So I really like this. I think something they can play around, build around, maybe get a little bit normal or team comp front to back this time. Penny Pinchers are like, we liked fighting. Let's go Kaisa. Let's keep the dive going. You want to play safe? No.
Yeah. No. But hey,
No.
to be fair, for the Engineers, there were times that they were able to counteract the insane aggression of the Penny Pinchers. Penny Pinchers stayed around a little bit too long, especially at the beginning, and the Engineers made them punish for it. The one problem, though, Silver Spade fed their ADC, but they couldn't translate that into a lead itself. Now, with this new Jinx, possibly they could get a different look at feeding this again, because Silver Spade's probably going to feed his ADC. He's just that good. And we'll see if then they can translate that, the Matrix can translate that into a dub for the Engineers.
Yeah, I really like this Seraphine pick for the Penny Pinchers. It gives a team-wide healing and shielding, a great way to follow up on these crazy engages. It's just overall a really good champ for, I think, the play style of Joey and this mid laner. So this would be really good. But following up with a Nico, a Mumu.
Oh no. Oh my gosh, that was the one thing that Joey said you couldn't do. You cannot give Silver Spade the Nico. That was the one thing off limits. And where has it gone? The Nico is here. And it might be carrying us to a game 3 if things play out right. The Engineers, man, they're called that for a reason. They schemed up something fierce in this ban phase.
And a Volibear. Wow. Good front line, good CC, but it's going to be difficult to get through both Mumu and Nico to get to this back line. This Volibear is going to probably be more for diving, setting up, this Seraphine and this Kaisa than being a overall carry this game.
And it looks like we're going to be banning out the Jax. Not a bad idea. Don't want people to be pouncing on top of our Jinx here. And a couple mid lane targeted bans here in the Cassiopeia and the Katarina for the Penny Pinchers.
Yeah.
And the Olaf, it feels like the Olaf now is a perma stay as well.
I love thinking this guy is a 3-trick. He plays Lulu, Jax, and Olaf. And that's it, top. Like, that is his, like, they're like, oh man, dang it. But this time, at least we'll ban the other two. He can't play one of his 3 tricks. And then he's going to be like, haha, I have Ornn.
You don't understand the Ornn AD, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa, whoa. Hey, what the heck? Did you see that before I did? Because otherwise, I just saw you have a. Okay, I just saw Nostradamus on my side of things. You should never have admitted that. You should never have admitted that. You should have said that he can tell the future. I would be the dots pretzel in your favor, my guy.
I'm feeling here. It's going to be a
Yeah, the psychic pathway is a little block there, buddy.
Cassante, yes.
Literally, I saw that one at the same time.
Yeah.
At the same time as you. Literally, there was no.
And Orianna, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, that one's a little quick. That was a little quick. Right. You gotta say.
How do we round this game out for the mid lane here? I think they could go AD mid lane here into Orianna, so maybe like a Tristana would be pretty good. I don't know the pool. Oh, it's Seraphine mid and a Bard support.
Oh, I love me a Bard. I love me a Bard, brother.
Bard, okay.
Big Bard fan.
So that, I think, helps a little bit with the Lulu and the Amumu. And they have a lot of long range setup. You got a tale of 2 different teams here. The Nico and Amumu want to go in and set things up. The Bard and the Ornn want to set up from range with their ults and then Wombo combo after. So we'll see kind of who has the ability to do their combos. The Wombo combo from the Engineers is going to be crazy, though. A Nico ult into a Mumu ult into a Orianna ult while Jinx is free firing. Kind of sounds nuts.
It does sound pretty disgusting. Bear TV saying this earlier affected his Fangus ratings here at ranking as well. It's going to be a bit of a redemption game for the Engineers here. See if they can possibly swing things into their favor after kind of being decimated at the last part of this game. Maybe our boy as well, Fangus, can make some things happen on this Cassante and send us to a game 3. But so talking to send us to different games here. I don't know if y'all saw. We're kind of the goats of Lodal.
2, 1, 1, 2, 1.
Bang!
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 All right.
Now we're gonna go be really bad at Smashville.
It's not gonna be pretty.
All right.
You start with your Ice Climbers.
I like Donkey Kong.
Okay. All right. He's a little bit lighter. Wow, that gave us nothing. First appearance 64. Marth. Hit him with Marth.
Marth. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a male, but it's a human.
Okay. So it's a female. So it's a Lucina. No. Not Fire Emblem as well.
Yeah.
So what's a female? Could we fit trainer?
We fit.
No, it's not male.
Yeah.
No. Because
that's both. Male. Yeah. What about like Bayonetta?
Bayonetta's a great call.
Okay. It's a both, or it's the other.
First appeared in Wii U.
It's an other. It's an other that appeared in Wii U.
It could be that. It could be Wii Fit.
I think Wii Fit
it's an other.
Is male and female. It's an other that started in Wii U 3DS.
What the heck was this?
What's an other from one of these games?
I'm thinking right now that we had not Banjo yet. We had oh my gosh, we had Mini Me Brawler.
Pokemon Trainer's a good guess, but I think Pokemon Trainer is a both. Maybe it's selectable. Maybe it's selectable. And
Give it, send it.
Pokemon Trainer, I think, was in Brawl.
Yeah, he was. Honestly, right now, I'm really feeling. Try me Brawler.
Me Brawler.
Bang!
There's no
Bang,
way.
baby!
Let's
Bang, baby!
go!
Bang, baby! Come
Oh,
on!
to get the right one too. Not me. The other me is me Brawler first time. Get the right one.
Bro, I'm telling you,
Dang.
man. Mini me Brawler showed up in SSB4, brother. Come on now.
Mm.
All right, keep it coming. Keep it coming.
Um,
Oh, this is gonna be
is
so.
this
Come on.
Zelda or Link's?
It's one of the two. I think. Wait, did they disappear at the end, or is he hating them at the end?
Hit it at the end.
It looks like It looks like Zelda, Link. I think.
Link.
Yeah. Oh shoot. All right. Wait, what?
Young Link.
Is it one of the? Yeah, Young Link. Young Link.
Okay. That's a trick question, man. That's a trick question.
Yeah, that's not fair. That's not fair. That they tried to. I don't know. I have no idea. Could be anybody.
Mario.
Yeah, Mario. He has a hat
Zero
on, so it's gotta be Mario.
suit. Bang.
Oh, dude, no way. No way. First guess? Wow. Oh,
yeah.
Look at him go. Look at him go.
What a stud. All right.
Okay. Full send it, baby.
Oh, Star.
Kirby.
I thought it's just Kirby, right? Like.
It's just literally Kirby. Oh!
Oh, Luna.
Oh! Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Rosalina Luma. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Wow. Incredible. Insane. I'm sorry. We're doing too well. The people like it when we suck. All right? We got to tank of it.
And it's Dark Pit.
Which one?
Dark Pit.
Which one? Okay. Wow. All right, let's do one we suck at. Let's do One Piece Duel.
Okay.
Let's just fail. Let's fail here, brother.
Let's just fail at something for a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, let's not do great. Okay. First pick. No, dude, not Chopper.
It always has to be 2020 Chopper.
I hate. I'm not a Chopper guy. All right. What? It's not a zone. No. They have a hockey. Their bounty's more than 1K. Their first arc was after Drum Island.
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling in the air tonight.
What about Rayleigh? Rayleigh doesn't have a devil fruit. Oh, I guess it could have no devil fruit, but he has. Okay, Rayleigh, yeah. Silver's Rayleigh, that one fits. Oh, they got all three.
Whoa! Like, are we feeling like is that like a Shanks type vibe? No, because their appearance was after Orangetown.
Yeah, after Orangetown, after Drum Island, so it has to be someone newer.
Wait, wait, hold on. What's their bounty?
Yeah, and they also have a devil fruit.
They do have a devil fruit.
Yeah, Rayleigh doesn't have a bounty currently.
All right. Who has all three?
Like Doflamingo.
Send it.
Paramecia.
That was a great guess. It's more than 340?
Yeah, it's a big boy.
And it was after Jaya.
It's a Paramecia that's a...
What the heck?
And they got a big bounty.
What the heck? Was this like Kuma? Does Kuma have all the hockeys? I don't know who has all the hockeys. The heck is this? I don't know, man.
Don't know if he has Conquerors.
Oh,
that's the one I don't know if he has.
I don't know, man.
Oh yeah, see, he doesn't have Observation or Conquerors, and they're the same art.
Dang, go back.
That's right. They both get shown at the same time. We can go someone like further in, like let's think Katakuri, so we can get like a range. Oh, is it just Katakuri?
No way! What was that? That's crazy. No, dude, we were not
walk off. A walk off.
That's crazy. Wow. What a pull. What a pull. That's beauty right there. That's grace. And that's all up in your face. That's what she said. As we roll here into the Engineers versus the Penny Pinchers. I believe we need to swap sides again.
Yep.
No problem at all, though. Okay, it looks like the Engineers off rip are going to be running straight into a 5-man thing in the bot lane. They might find Jinx, but that's the only one who's home right now. No one else seems to be around. Oh, they're moving up, though. Jinx is right there. Oh, she might have just called it out. Oh, no! Did she get rooted? She does indeed! That means that they're going to be chasing right now. The Matrix, though, is going to be running into safety. The 5-man invade. Hold on, they're still pushing. They cannot stop the Penny Pinchers. Don't know how to deal with this classic aggression here on the side of the Engineers. Oh! Oh! She did not get rid right there. Instead, they keep swapping targets left, right, and center. And then just decide to back away. Scary invade, but you cannot strike pay dirt, unfortunately. And that means that we're just going to have our standard starts.
Yeah, that's a scary spot for an ADC to be. I've played in a lot of teams who say we don't want our ADC to be right there because that is where people get the really good invades at. Luckily, they got away with it. Didn't die. Didn't have to waste anything to get out. But maybe something they have to think about later on. Like, is that truly where we want our ADC to be?
It was a wee bit spooky. That's for dang tootin'. I'll tell you right now. A little silly. And now, oh my gosh, turret shot taken there by Redizel. Interesting stuff right after them. We are definitely looking for the Engineers to be able to, nice pop, buddy. What are we drinking?
Dr. Pepper.
Run it.
Okay. Run it.
We definitely run it, baby. Run it, sugar. Hey,
it's a Texas thing. You wouldn't understand.
Actually, we don't. It's everything's bigger in Texas, and including our. I was gonna say engages, but they didn't engage on Froggy right there.
Yeah.
Everything's bigger in Texas. Actually, they don't have any drinks here bigger than 2 liters. So I'm drinking it straight from the bottle.
Yeah, I buy it by the keg.
By the keg. Yeah. You call it a keg stand. I call it a Friday night. With that being said, we do want the Engineers to put together a win here, but it's going to be a little difficult when Volibear's chasing down your mid laner relentlessly. And Redizel, is going to be rooted up and, take it down. Great flash by youngster Joey. And, Amumu tried to put himself to safety here as well and has to expend his flash as the Volibear is going to claim a kill, clean up the chickens, and really propel himself forward in this matchup.
Is there anything more cinematic than like the lightning punch from Volibear taking the first blood?
It's beautiful. Oh, hold on a second. Well, I can tell you right now, Volibear being punished is one of them as well. Stayed just a bit too long. The Matrix gets excited, moving here onto the mid lane. Seraphim has to flash away. Clue now is gonna actually get hit by that W of the Jinx. Tries to get a kill here, and she's excited no more. Gonna get killed and didn't reply. Frog guy next to fall here on the docket. No!
But Jinx went with him! He got feet!
What?
He got feet!
They got the feet of warfare because of that. What the heck? Dude. They don't know how to not fight. That's
Frog guy.
Faster than the last game. Faster than the last game. 6 kills in 4 minutes this time.
I told you before this game that I really like Frog guy, and he is showing up. What a smart play there. Realizing there's no way I'm getting out of this. Might as well take someone down with me. And does it and gets the feats for the team. Man.
Crazy stuff out of him, bro. Man, indeed. Man down, indeed, bro. Sheesh. Frog guy looking crazy on the sticks here. Oh, my goodness gracious. Yeah, you mentioned it was going to be a bloody battle. Bro, I didn't know that half of it. I was like, okay, maybe we'll cool down after that. Nah. We got to pick up that momentum. The game's just getting started. We got to rev those engines, baby. Come on now. Shift it into fifth gear. Let's go crazy with it. Let's get it. But as we're saying that here,
Yep. Getting a little bit of a slow moment here as they're just, you know, the two meatballs hitting each other.
Slapping each other. Get a pat pat. I cannot imagine they're comfortable. Well, penny pinchers might be, as they're able to translate this into the first drag immediately. I love the teamwork coming out of the penny pinchers, man. It's so good. They're able to not just get leads, but translate them into meaningful objectives that propel them forward in the game.
Yeah, and this I think is something that Joey's really good at. Like I said, getting into the spots he needs to be at the right times, playing for the team, not for himself. You know, I'm sure before the game started, Joey said, hey, I'm coming level 3 to mid lane. We're going to get a kill. And they translate that into feats. Yeah, they gave up a couple kills doing the invade there, but all in all, it was still a win for the penny pinchers.
Indeed. Fafnir watching Joey do that in horror was me last season. Understandable, man. No,
It's true.
It's a scary thing to deal with.
That was the thing I had to deal with too. It was like one side of the map is just going crazy, and I'm over here just like farming under the tower, hoping that they don't all die.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. But I mean, we have now, for the last 2 minutes, oh my gosh, I was going to say been as chill as we ever have been in this matchup, but that's going to be Volibear being so active, coming top the flash, still getting hit. Fangus yet to fall again. He's trying to fight back. Can he make it out? What a move from him! Dodging out of the gank. Great fancy feet out of the Cassante.
Yeah, it's just typical Cassante things. At this point, I don't think I'm ever even surprised that Cassante gets out from these situations. Good use of his ult there to set himself up, dash away. Just Cassante, man. So difficult to hold down. This top lane is not going near the same as it did last time. But we'll see.
We don't have the Lulu top anymore, bro.
Yeah, no Lulu top.
No Lulu top, man. That's a debuff. That's unfortunate. But we do have in the bot lane here Silver Spade on that Nico, the man who can make things happen, the one who can truly engineer a win for his team. So he's gonna try to make sure that can happen. Oh, good dodge though. Add a clue, making sure to keep himself healthy as his team might need him here pretty soon in this game.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how this matchup continues to go, as it's now being a very different style of matchup as it was last time top. They're both playing these frontline tanks that are... Oh!
No, that's a great flash engage from the Panther. Striking right there. Volibear trying to retreat as well. But the CC, he's actually turning things around because Clue is there to follow things up. And he comes and himself into that amazing kill. But crazy kill reply now from the Clue. Insane stuff coming into this game.
Man, youngster Joey doesn't have a back button. I don't think he can click backwards. It is just forward 24/7 no matter what. He's like, I am dying every single time I fight, but I am getting kills. And that, I think, is what he's going to have to do the rest of this game to help his team win. Is just be a menace. Don't let the other team breathe. Continue to just push forward and let his team follow up behind him.
My goodness gracious. Youngster Joey is insane. I wouldn't be surprised if he comes up and immediately just tries to find another kill here. Just like his friends here in the top lane. Flashes away. Oh my gosh! No! Vegas gets revenge for the last game. Gets the solo bolo in the top, but now Clue ults and does not follow anything up here in the mid lane. Does not want to push advantage against the Silver Spade menace that is on the other team. But let's not take away from the fact that Vegas seeks those fangs into the Ornn in the top lane.
Yeah, it looks like for a second there he tried to stop and wait for his.
Oh my gosh! Hold on a quick second now. It's gonna be a kill now for Clue. On Clue here, I can see Dot screaming a little bit. I can see that right now. You're like, I was finally gonna get a point out. It was gonna happen.
I thought I talked very little last stream. This stream's gonna be even worse. These guys just won't stop fighting. And now as I say that.
So that you paid recompense for being on the map against the Joey. You can't have that happen at all. I love it, man. I was thinking it was chill for a bit, and I was like, oh, okay. Maybe they're not gonna fight as much this time. Maybe the bloodiness won't happen.
No.
We're still here.
We have some points we want to talk about, but we can't talk if they're just gonna fight the whole time.
Kind of like it that way, though. I'll be real bad.
I agree. Give me these crazy games, and just as we said, it just keeps happening.
It literally, when people don't die, it's not for lack of trying. All right, they're just happening to manage to escape. But they're still constantly fighting here as they're about to secure the dragon on the side of the engineers. Now turning into the dragon pit, but in fact, that pop hole is going to be crazy. Now the penny pinchers are falling. The Oriana has decimated the side of the crowds. And that means that this Ornn is going to be the next to fall. There's no Lulu top to save you this time. But you hear the Ornn call, and he's ringing the sounds of victory. Now, to pounce onto the Silver Spade here, this is not going to come without a cost as you secure the drag, but it's going to be 3 kills to 3 kills here in a crazy skirmish around the drag. Hold on a second, and now in the mid lane here, Clue, the 1v1, the Portal combat is happening right now. Redisol trying to get their way out of that insanity of the Clue, but she freezes herself and hands it up now to Frog Guy, who's able to pounce on that prey like a fly going into their trap. That is going to be Redisol falling to the Frog Guy on the Kai'Sa. That was crazy.
I think Frog Guy was in a fight, got out of a fight, got into another fight, died, came back, and got a kill. Oh, yeah, so. All while you were casting. So.
I think that absolutely happened. I don't think I'm seeing stars right now. I haven't breathed in about 5 minutes straight. So, yeah. Hey man, you be in the production, I'll bring this. Holy crap, bro. Woo! Alright.
Man, so hopefully we get another 3 games. Yeah, let's some analysis in this. Both teams are still pretty even. I do like the scaling on the Penny Pincher side a little bit more. I think with the Seraphine and the Kai'Sa and Ornn, I think they slightly outscale, but not enough that it's unwinnable for the team.
But you know what might be unwinnable this fight right here on the side of the Penny Pinchers. The Volibear is soon to fall, and that means, oh, hold on a second. No, they cannot press the advantage any more than that. Great engage out of Silver Spade on that Nico. Pop Blossom putting them into a great position in that one.
Yeah, like I was going to continue to say, I think the engineers have the ability to do these wombo combos that are going to be devastating if they can be hit. No matter if the other team outscales and even is ahead, if they can hit all their abilities at the same time, it may just not matter.
Could not. It could not. Another kill has been in reply as you're talking yet again. Dot, how dare you open your mouth? Really I'm
gonna wait. Let's see. If just let nothing happen for a little bit, and then I'll start talking so we can get fights. Like if we get bored, I'll just start talking. And it looks like they're setting up a dive.
Brilliant. That's actually brilliant. Yeah, you talked a little bit too long there.
Yeah.
That's a little bit too long, my guy. Yeah.
Okay.
Please. Yeah. Oh, hold on. They are indeed. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. He's like tested about it. He's like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. There's the target. Oh, good flash.
Cassante shows up. Great timing from this Cassante to show up here to stop this dive from happening. I think this means they're probably gonna switch lanes. Put Cassante bot and put their bot lane top. Or maybe even mid at this point.
Cassante, we haven't talked about it. Cassante has created a giant lead for himself in the top lane, having a huge amount of gold in his pocket compared to that Ornn. He's got a 1 kill. He's got up almost 50 CS. And oh my gosh, that could have been another death on the side of Ornn as well. Yeah.
That's those Lulu moves right there.
Lulu moves. And yeah, true, man. Dude, we saw it displayed in the last game, man. And you know what might be displayed here? It is potentially. Oh, what an ult coming out from the Bard, giving his team enough time to almost close in, but Clue doesn't seem to have one. Instead, the Panther strikes yet again. 4-1 and 6 on this Amumu. This jungler has been active, and so has the jungler on the other side of the screen here. Volibear pouncing yet again onto the Matrix.
Yeah, somebody brings up a good point. This team does not have a lot of damage if Frog Guy is not there. Lucky for them, Frog Guy is 4-2 right now, and is one of their strongest champions.
Hold on a quick second. Redisol gets another kill here in reply. The Frog Guy trying to make it so he can make a Wise Guy move in the situation. Great 50 feet out of him. Get the shut down onto the move before he falls. Silver Spade Death gonna fall here yet again. Redisol trying to flee, trying to get some sort of safety, but it's not to be. And that's gonna be a crazy cleanup on the side of the Penny Pinchers.
Yeah, never mind everything I said. They still win even without Kaisa.
Bro, I don't know, man.
I think Volibear just built different.
Yeah, he is. The unstoppable tank that can deal damage can't be absolutely propelled to any sort of bad side on the other side. And honestly, here's the problem here too. Well, the other team knows that you're doing drag. And if the red team's able to take this, they're going to be on sole point for this drag right here. But, man, they are absolutely greedy for a kill on the side of the Engineers, chasing this Ornn to Kingdom Come.
There's no way he gets out right. There's no way.
Oh, what a shockwave from the Orianna. No, but she can't kill the Clue. Clue survives on 1 HP. Oh, that's got to be devastating. And that's... You're without a mid laner now if you're the Engineers.
And so Ornn took no damage.
He took no damage. The Pinchers are translating this into a drag that could be sole point now.
It looks like they're a little scared to start it up right now. They're getting the waves in the right spot first and trying to maybe get some healing on some of their champions before they go in.
Looks like it. I thought they wanted to close in on that, but instead taking the safer approach. Not a bad call from them at all. And despite everything, we seem to somehow have an even game in this one.
Yeah, I think the Penny Pinchers were like, if we take the dragon now, we don't get to fight them. If we wait, they'll come and we get to fight them.
Then we get kills. And
then we get punchy.
When I press tab, I like the higher numbers, right? So I want that one. Yeah. And you know what? They're setting up for potentially taking this drag right here. But a great flash engage for the Cassante, but nobody follows up on the side of the Engineer. But there it is!
But Frog Guy goes down!
He goes down, and the Kai'Sa's damage is negligible at this point. The Kaisa now out of the picture. That means that the Amumu can ult freely. Volibear is being chased out of the Dragon Pit. Oh, they're trying to bring themselves back into that one. But instead, the Ornn is the last person to fall on the side of the Pinchers, and the drag gets claimed by the biggest Panther of them all. Great engage out of them, but not without the Rift Herald being put in reply in the mid lane here. Oh, hold on, and Bard ult is gonna miss on the side of the Pinchers, and another hit from the Rift Herald is gonna be devastating for the Engineers here.
Do you think that 5-5-3-2-1-2 is referring to the size of the Panther?
I think so. It's actually in meters. He's 5 meters, 5 centimeters. Yeah. He's a giant friggin' tank.
He's the Panther.
The Panther. He's actually the Panther from the Jungle Book, believe it or not. One of Baloo's friend. Yeah.
Yeah,
True
I
story.
remember. Yeah.
And Blue's on the other team, Little Bear. If you didn't know. Yeah. It's actually a very true. Unfortunate we don't have Mowgli in this one because it would be a very, very sweet reunion.
Yeah.
Or is that Cassante?
I can see it. I can see it. Cassante, Mowgli, same thing.
Same thing, basically. I mean, they're just trying to escape from the clutches of Shere Khan. And then we'll see if they can do it or not, because they're still trying to throw out blows here in the mid lane exchanges. Oh, man. Look at this. Look at this. Look how blood-hungry the engineers are.
Yeah.
The penny pinchers out of the jungle, bro.
You're just kind of seeing the reverse of what happened last game, where, you know, the engineers are the ones that can push the pedal, can decide when they want to fight, and they're going crazy with it.
And they're starting up the Otacon too. That means that no resistance to deal with. Are the penny pinchers going to try to use that and pounce on them in reply? But Kaisa gets stunned up and taken out. And that means you can freely make things happen now on the side of the engineers. But a Pop Blossom now put down by Silver Spade. Volibear here is going to be put it in, but they cannot get this fight at all. It's going to be taken by the engineers. And now the fight here is going to be won by them as well. Clue is going to be potentially taken down by the Panther of the Jungle Book. The mid laner trying to run away past the turret and get an execute. But
it gets away with an execute. Wow.
What the heck?
I think we need to look at that again and see where Frog Guy died. I said, let's look at that again and see where Frog Guy died. I didn't get to see it. Oh, we just walked up too close to a Mumu, and a Mumu ulted. I just didn't have anyone in front to protect him. Gets a little too close, and a Mumu's like, thank you for the free Otacon. There goes your damage.
And there goes kills on our side as well. Big blow being dealt here to the penny pinchers. The tides of fate seem to be moving in favor now of the engineers. Things really swinging towards them in this one. But at the same time, there's so much game left to be played. There's only 22 minutes that have gone by in this one. Though it feels like we've run a marathon for like the past hour at this point. With how many kills
at least for you.
Oh yeah, you've been chilling, bro.
Yeah. I just watching League of Legends. This is just a typical day.
True indeed. Hold on a second, but Cassante wants to watch and everything, but instead, hold on. Bard tried to set up his crew, but he actually gave enough time for the engineers to pull up here as well. But it doesn't matter because the Panther is going to get shut down by Joey the Volley. On that side of things, the Baloo the Bear really making a statement in this one. But as we're talking about this, Fang is trying to sink his teeth yet again into more of the penny pinchers. Things that are flying out on the Seraphim here as so much damage is being exchanged, but no kills are dropping. Finally, Clue takes out the Matrix, and the Cassante is going to get killed by the Kaisa. Finally, not getting killed at the beginning of the fight. She's able to apply so much damage.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want to see out of this team. You keep the Kaisa alive. Oh, and she continues to go forward.
She goes for it. Of course she did. Frog Guy takes the kill. And that's going to be cleaned up.
Cool guys walk away from bombs. Walks away with that kill.
Dot, give me some analysis.
Volibear walking away with that kill right there. That's what a cool guy does. Throws his ability, knows it's going to get the kill, and just walks away knowing, look, I got some jungles to farm. I got a red buff to take, and I'm about to get our second dragon, or third dragon, put us on Dragon Point. This game just got way more interesting.
It feels like there are a lot of times in this series that the engineers have had the lead, but they're just not sure how to close games out. They don't know how to translate it into these greater objectives and have really propelled themselves into win cons in this one.
Yeah, I think they didn't even want us to decide the fights. When they hit their wombo combo, when Silver Spade gets in there first, knocks everyone up with Nico ult, into a Moom ult, into an Orianna ult, I don't think there's anything that the Penny Pinchers can do. But if the Penny Pinchers are the ones starting the fight, if Bard's starting the fight, or this Ornn or Seraphine is starting the fight and getting them out of position, it becomes very difficult for the engineers to set up their wombo combo and run over this team fight, especially when Frog Eye is playing behind his front line.
Exactly. That's really been the difference maker when they can swing things in their favor. If they can pounce on Frog Guy and take him out of the equation early, then he can't decimate your team with the damage he deals. But when he's able to free hit and free shoot and go in last minute like he did in the last fish, then there's nothing the engineers can do about it.
Yeah, it's a great fight for a
riding on the
Kai'Sa when she can wait to use her ult until they run away. Doesn't have to use it to start off the fight. Doesn't have to use it to reposition because she's getting hit. She gets to save it for when there's the stragglers just trying to get away.
Uh-oh. Speaking of trying to get away right there, the Orianna puts down another amazing shockwave to swing things in her favor. In the mid lane, the Clue, what the? Clue gets taken down, takes down the Matrix right there.
And look at this raid boss.
The raid boss, Baloo the Bulla Bear, is going insane. This is going Silver Spade. He can't do anything about it. You just walk up and slap him across the face. And that's gonna be Baron.
That's one of those fights where you're like, oh yeah, for sure this Volibear is out of position. We got him. Oh, he's not dying. Oh, okay. Volibear is killing us all. We said earlier that Frog Guy has to be there to get kills. Youngster Joe is like, nah, I got this. Let me build full damage Volibear. Let me just continue to munch, chomp, and stomp on them until I get all the kills myself.
That was crazy. Crazy. Because he was like, well, I mean, okay, in reality, Amumu, Nico, what are you going to do to me? I just want to take your life, and there's nothing you can do about it. You have no damage on your side. I could 1v2 you for days. And man, youngster Joey has been such a difference maker in this one. His stats don't reflect it, but he has been a true factor in this one. And speaking of factor, we're gonna make a meal out of this next engage right here, as it looks like the engineers are gonna be taken down immediately as the jungler is gonna be struck dead first. Followed is their support, and they're gonna try to make their way out of this one, but the Volibear engage to the backline takes down the Jinx. Orianna tries to send shockwaves to the spines of the Penny Pinchers, but I don't think it's gonna matter, as they're going to continue this fight just a little bit longer. The turret is aiding them in their skirmishes here as well. But and no matter what they try to do, the Kai'Sa's coming for you. Joey cannot be killed. The Kai'Sa is delivering kills like nobody's business, though. She's like handing him out to you and you and you and you. And that's going to be the Penny Pinchers going 2-0 here in the Week 3 matchup, decimating the engineers, sending them back to their game plans.
I'm surprised Joey is stopping here and not just diving under the tower. He has not pushed back this whole game. I figured he was just going in there trying to get another kill. Let's take a quick look at that replay of him just sprinting through them. He literally just is like, I don't care if there's a tower there. I don't care if you got Orianna ult, Cassante ult. It doesn't matter. I'm going forward. Look at this. 2 towers. Nope, doesn't bother me. Let me just run in there again and get some more kills.
The Panther. And that means that the 2-game curse is eliminated from the Penny Pinchers. 2-0 up for them, and exciting battle in that one. I think they basically averaged like 2 kills a minute the whole time.
I mean, it wasn't even close. It was just fight after fight after fight. And let's see if we can get someone in for an interview.
Let's
See if I can find someone who wants to do an interview.
Please make it happen. Youngster Joey is the content king himself. He might be down. Give us a bit of a preview of the compound interest to come, maybe. I'm sure he's got to be proud of the team after that dub.
All right, looks like we're getting Joey.
There he is. All right, I can start him out with this one. I'll hit him with the questions, with the cues. And then we can move into what's going on here. All right, good sir Joey. Welcome to the winner's interview here. Fantastic game out of you. And the performance on the Volibear was insane. How you feeling after this 2-0 victory over those Engineers?
Oh my gosh, I can't remember the last time that we won a game 2 to be able to do it against another 2-0 team as well. It feels so good. I guess I should ask Chad, is everybody able to hear me? Is my mic on? Volume turned up? We're good?
Yeah, looks and sounds good. I'm trying to get everything else working, but you sound fine.
You sound amazing, honestly. I could take these from here. We're going to be having a graphic set up by Dot for these interviews, by the way, prepped ahead of time. So, Joey, the benefit of interviewing someone like you is we are able to watch your content ahead of time and your thoughts and machinations going into this one. But I want to hear, what was it like then having to deal with a last-minute substitution in the top lane for your player there, and then going Lulu top?
I will tell you that was one of the most roller coasters of emotions I've had in a long time. We had so much just game plan prep going into it that revolved a lot around just having comfort in the top side, and to have somebody jump in like Fafnir and just pull out a Lulu top of all things and show such a strong performance. They match the vibe super well. Huge shout outs there. I think it's really impressive when somebody can come in and say, you know what, just pick me anything. I'm going to do anything for the team, and then have the performances they did. Love to see that.
Oh, so he wasn't vying for that Lulu top. He said, do whatever the team, and it happened. Okay.
That's crazy.
Okay. We made up a bit of a narrative here that he said that
we thought for sure it was him. Oh.
Well, it might have came at one point in terms of fighting for it. I will tell you, it sounds like Clue has some familiarity with Fafnir and said, listen, this guy will win any game on Lulu top, just make it happen. So that's what we did.
Okay, I mean, he didn't die a single time, so that's fair. Where did you guys get the blood-hungry nature, the bloodthirsty nature you have inside of your bodies to just kill after kill after kill? Where does that come from?
This was probably, if I compare it to the first 2 seasons of HODL, I knew a lot more of the player pools in season 1 and 2. I kind of knew some tendencies, and this is just the type of playstyle I like to be supported around, and not necessarily for me to carry, but I will set up somebody like Frog, somebody like Chime to just throw the team on their back, but I like to see blood. I like to see kills. I've played with Dot previously, you know, that's the playstyle, and it's something that I am never going to put my team in a position where we're sitting and hoping for the other team to make a mistake. We're going to grab the bull by the horns, and we are going to dictate the pace of the game and how to play. And if that means losing game 2s for the rest of the season, so be it. We'll pull out the clutch factor and lock in game 3.
It's just extra practice. That just means extra practice. You get an extra game to practice every single week if you're going to game 3 and winning it. That's all that matters. Who are you looking forward to playing the most the rest of the season? Is there a matchup you're like, that's the one, that's the person I want to be? Someone maybe you lost to in the previous season, or someone that just, you know, is going to be an exciting matchup you think?
I think there's 3 different answers to this one. I guess somebody that I really want to play against, or a team I want to play against, are the Drizzlers. Just their carry performances out of mid and ADC consistently. The bar is really high, and I think that for a roster like ours, just one misstep potentially could not look very good. So I think it'll be a really good test to see if we can polish some of the edges. I think the frauds are somebody to look against, and specifically Versia in the bot lane is a really great neutralizer. And I think that's going to be a good test to where can we not go 0-6 in various roles in the first 6 minutes? And if so, great. But if that happens, it might be tough. But the one above all is being able to make Bear go 0-10. There's nothing that brings me more satisfaction than that. So that is definitely going to be my regular season call out because I'm
Yeah.
not sure the cheaters are going to be able to make it to playoffs. And I
Oh,
will
Wow. Wow.
give another big call out for those that are not in the captain's chat. I think I'm the only one who's put out an offer to scrim in back-to-back weeks, and not only has not a single Dragon team taken us up on that, not a single Baron team. Even those at the bottom of the standings might think, maybe we need a little pick-me-up. I think they're scared. I think across both leagues, I saw there was some smack talk on the Dragon division earlier in banter. Well, if Baron feels so above the rest, come get some.
and I would be scared after watching these last two games. You guys look like maniacs, just running, gunning, killing everything you could possibly see. That last sequence there to finish out game two, you didn't care if I was surprised you didn't just run into the fountain to kill them. You were just running through everything, anything that you could possibly do to get the kills. Next thing you know, I was like, they're just 5-man diving the fountain for a kill. Like, who cares about the Nexus at this point? We're going for the kills.
It was very much contemplated. Clue and myself had to pull each other back because we really wanted to dive. Big shout out to the Summit team because statistics matter, especially somebody who looks at those on a weekly basis. I died at the very end of game one as I was screaming DPM, DPM, and then just happened to die. So I learned my lesson very quickly.
Yeah. I guess another
Awesome,
question
man.
I have for you is who's your guy who's calling you guys back? You know, you guys are right now going crazy, going in. Do you have a guy on the team who's like, hey, gotta say the code word. We can't go all the way under the tower every single time. Do you have someone right now who's like that guy for the team?
I will say not yet. We haven't established a safety word like pineapples from
Yep.
last season.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have somebody who is for sure hard pulling the reins. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm pulling Clue's reins back, and I love to be in that position. That's the type of player I like to play with.
Yeah.
I think right now what we have found is a lot of hindsight gaming, just in terms of I think it was
Mm-hmm.
both the first fights of game two. Chime ran out of mana in the first one, and then Frog ran out of mana in the second, and we're like, oh dang, we probably should have called that ahead of time. And that's just something that are going to come with additional reps to where we can make those decisions as a team. It feels really good to be on the same page, and just one voice isn't really dominating.
Good to hear.
I mean, the last question I have for you is, I mean, going 2-0 against another 2-0 team has got to feel so good. But also, that puts you guys on the map as potentially one of the big dogs, if not the big dog. How do you continue to perform underneath that pressure when teams are now going to be gunning for you, knowing that you have that veracity and ferocity on your side?
I don't think there is any pressure. I think in all of the preseason write-ups, it was very clear that, especially between jungle and support, if we were able to have some carry performances out of our other roles, this was going to be a team to mess with. And we seen that week in, week out, even when we sub in top lane, our subs are carrying. And I think that's just the type of opportunity we have set forth for everybody. We're going to make sure they're on comfort. We're going to play to our style that plays best. And we have the best player in all 5 roles across the league. So if somebody wants to try to step up and take it, I'm there to see it.
Heck yeah, man.
Awesome. Any
Love to
shout
see it.
outs before we
I will. Yeah, I'll give a quick
Yeah.
shout out to Silver Spade. I know in my most recent content gave a through week 2 MVP award there. I think they played super well. The Nico performance was definitely a little scary, but overall, I'll give my last shout out to my top laner Tyler, sleeping through the first 2 games. Really appreciate that, and I'm looking forward to bounce back in week 4 and go 10-0 in both games.
shout out Tyler. So are we expecting a Tyler to play Lulu when he comes back?
I'm thinking Lulu, maybe an Ivern top, as long as it doesn't perform like Bear's Ivern top. We'll definitely have some things cooking up, that is for sure.
Great to hear.
Perfect. All right, man. Appreciate it. Congratulations on the dominant win, man, and excited to cast more of those bloody affairs here in the future. Thanks for keeping it interesting.
Absolutely. Appreciate you guys. Awesome
Yep.
content, and have a good night.
Yep.
You too.
Thank you, Joey.
Okay, Dot.
All
That
right.
was it. Wow.
Week 3, Penny
Wow.
Pinchers versus Engineers. 2-0 to the Penny Pinchers. I'm excited to see if the Engineers can bounce back. What are they going to be working on over this next week, and see how they come back as a 2-1 team. Maybe it was a little hype. Maybe they got some easy matchups early on. Maybe they just ended up playing against the best team this week, and they can win out and be the second best team.
Could be.
Who
I
knows?
mean, we saw a lot of potential, like you said, out of Silver Spade. We saw a couple crazy plays out of the mid lane. Panther was trying to pounce on some things as well. So there is stuff to build off of. Those building blocks are in place. It's just putting them in the right spot. But with that being said, I believe that we now are going to be wrapping things up on our end here in week 3 after that dominant performance. That was a fun one, man. I thank you for talking in the interview there. I could barely talk. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to talk tomorrow after screaming.
It's a good thing you got a whole week to prepare for next Monday. And I don't think we're gonna get another Joey game for a while.
I'm sad. I'm sad about that. I want another one on the screen immediately. But it's all good here, man. Do you have any shout outs before we dip out of here, my guy?
No shutouts today besides great games by both teams. Very, very fun to watch. Even for the Engineers with the loss, I saw a lot of opportunities and lots of good things out of them. So I'm excited to see them going forward. I wanted to watch the Engineers again next week. Like, maybe they'll have a crazy fun game. They were going at it just as much as the Penny Pinchers. So it seems like we're having some really fun games from... Even the losing teams are having fun and doing some crazy things. So it's really exciting to be able to be a part of this and cast this.
Bro, those two, it took two to tango, and they were tangoing the whole time.
It was a salsa. Stop. It wasn't a tango. It was a salsa.
Yeah. That's true. A little bit of movement right here. I'm all about it, baby. Come on now. Okay, but with that being said, hey. That means that it's going to be wrapped up here. I want to shout out Bear. I want to shout out Zebra, and I want to shout out Joey. All the people that invited us to come back and cast it again. It has been an absolute blast doing it with you and with Dot here. So I got to say, Dot, thank you for the snacks. Appreciate you and the cast as well. So everything that you do just needs to be quality. Beautiful. Appreciate you. And I appreciate Bear. Appreciate everyone here. Thank you, Lady.
Yep, thank you to everyone who's on staff and all the admin and everyone who's doing all the work behind the scenes to make it easy for us to do this.
Okay. With that being said, guys, make sure you tune in next week, same time, for week 4 of the Scuttle Crab Draft League. We will see you there.